managed to get one clip in. It's all pretty loose. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay.
Let's see if it makes it to the shop. Good morning, winter. It's woke up to a balmy -10 this morning, and took the kids to school, and I'm in some heavy frickin' winter traffic, taking my car over to Toyota to survey the damages. You know, I don't have a garage, and it's way too cold to be outside working on this too long. So we're gonna get the guys to just do a once over on this whole bumper and grill and everything, and make sure that everything's there, nothing's broken. My alignment seems fine, but just have a look underneath and make sure I didn't do anything else stupid. And so it's going to be a very gentle drive over. I did manage to get underneath and get a couple of I had just a couple of those extra snap clips, got a couple of the missing pieces that were just hanging down, popped back up, and as I'm driving now, I don't hear any crazy noises like I did yesterday. I went and did a quick trip around the neighborhood and picked up my son from school yesterday, and it was like, I don't know what, it sounded like my serpentine belt was broken or something, but it was actually just this flap underneath, and it was coming close to the wheel well, and so it just was like crack, 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 crack. So it was just loose liner pieces, and so hopefully we get this all snapped back together. Also have a massive rock chip in my window. Gonna see if I can get that filled. I've never had one of those, you know, those rock chip fills. So we'll see if we can do that. And if they do it in a day, I'll be stoked. But otherwise, I'm off to Toronto for the week for business, and we'll sort out a way to get this all done before I'm back. In the meantime, if anyone has watched my my SUV video, I did a quick review of the Ford Escape, which I rented for a few days. I drove up the Coast Range up to Whistler, and it was crap. Sorry, Ford. And compared that to our 2011 Chevy Equinox, which has been pretty great, but it's had a ton of these like tiny recall things. There's something up with the engine burning oil. We've done camshafts. Now we're looking at the other half of the engine. So anyhow, that car's just, I think it's probably just at 100,000 kilometers now. And we're gonna look at some different options. And on a political note, we heard this past month that our friends at GM have decided to move the production of the Chevy Equinox to Mexico and not upgrade the factory in Oshawa in Ontario. One of the only reasons I bought Chevys, like knowing that they're not the most reliable vehicle sometimes, I bought it because it was made in Canada. So we're gonna have a look at some Toyotas and actually figure out where they're made. I know Toyota does production in Canada and in the United States, and go from there. Either another SUV. Interested in some of the new ones. I can't honestly remember what that new one is called. It's like the HDR or HRD or something. It was supposed to be the Scion concept, and then they ended up making it as a Toyota. So we'll see if they've got those in store. And RAV4, of course, is probably the closest thing to an Equinox. You know, if I put on some big black wheels and some knobby tires, could actually make it look cool. Doesn't have the greatest styling. And the other completely sideways option is a truck. We had Chevy Silverado for a long time. We probably don't need something that big, but I do some mountain biking and skiing, and we haul a lot of stuff around. We haven't got a great rack option for our car yet. So the go-to is always to go to a pickup and just throw everything in the back. My wife's an Ironman racer, if you watched my Ironman video from last summer. So she's hauling bikes and swim gear and stuff. So let's see what we can do. And yeah, meantime, back to the storm.
I woke up, it was 7. I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And
Here I go.
I'm just a kid, and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's
So in the meantime, back in Tane suspension world, I've gone quarter of the settings that I have possible. So I've got 6 out of 24 on the front, 8 out of 28 on the back, and winter driving, you know, there's some ruts. The highways aren't great right now. If you haven't driven in Alberta, in the winter we get frost heaves and the roads like bumpy all over the place, potholes. It's way better. My one concern, okay, for comfort driving, for everyday driving, great. I wouldn't go as soft as you can go on the Tanes, because then, like I said before, you're just riding on the springs. But on the flip side, if you decide to, you know, set up your booster all the way, I just have a sprint booster, I don't have a turbo, but you know, when you try to do some aggressive driving and you really try to hammer into some corners, or, you know, you get speeds over 90 or 100, and you're gonna rock yourself with the softer setting, man. You know, I got some wake-up calls driving pretty fast the other day. You know, and on roads I know, so I know how fast I can go around a corner, and not feeling it on the soft setting, but definitely a more comfortable ride. So we'll see. As long as it's snowing, I might as well keep it like this. But you know, pray for spring. We can go back to normal. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, it's really hard to drive slow, because last night I trying to decide like what to do for the last hour of my birthday. So I watched Triple X. Remember Triple X, Xander Cage? That's a great show. Now I feel like driving like an idiot, and I've got a half broken front end and a snowstorm and heavy traffic. Anyways, Xander. Enter the Xander zone. I can't wait to see the new Triple X. That ski scene in the jungle looks sick. Traffic. If you're ever going to visit Calgary, the further north you go, the more it snows. Stay south. Southwest stuff.